Hello and welcome. Yesterday we spoke about how when your soul is screaming, but you cannot hear it because you're too distracted. And today I want to expand on the fear that you get from when you are sitting down doing the task that you need to do in order to get to your dream, in order to pay attention to what your heart is telling you to do, how your heart is telling you to move forward in a particular area of your life. And I say that because I think we have all experienced resistance. And I believe that resistance to doing something, that was my shoulder, did you hear that? I think that's also very important, to listen to your body. Whenever you stop and you are perhaps, if you are doing some healing, then you are stopping to journal. But then what is your body telling you? Where does it hurt? Does it hurt anywhere? Do you feel pressure? Do you feel palpitation? Do you feel your eyes? Do you feel your nose? If perhaps what you're doing is you want to be a writer, or you want to be a musician, or perhaps all you are doing is writing a draft for something, that particular action, when you are in the process, it causes you to feel something. Most of the time in your chest, but it doesn't have to be. Most of the time it's physical. And the only way is through. There is no way that you're going to fight it. We often shame ourselves for feeling some kind of way, and we try to avoid at all costs to do it. And I fall on this trap quite a lot, and I need to stop myself, and I need to sit with the discomfort. So whenever you are experiencing this, you are experiencing this because you care. And there is a way, and there are ways. It's not only one way that you can go. But it's very helpful that you ask and you talk and you speak to it. And you listen to the voice, and you also listen to the body, just like what I was saying. And that resistance could come in many different ways. It could be procrastination, it can be comparison, it can be urgency, to be certain that you need to know that this is it. I need to know. You're waiting for clarity of, is this the right thing? Is this the right thing for me? Because otherwise it's going to be a waste of time. And then waiting to get permission granted to you. You're waiting to get permission from a parent figure or some figure in your life, and you're not allowing yourself to flow. And then the resistance can also come in a form of quitting, wanting to quit. wanting to pause and wanting to, oh no, there is just this one thing that I need to do, and oh no, I need to go eat lunch. I need to go and cycle to the post office. Yes, sometimes those things are important, but there is a limit, and that is a limit of devotion you have decided. So I want to give a couple of practical tips that it's very, very helpful to do. So first of all, when you're there, when you stopped to act, to do this one thing that you have committed yourself to do, write 3 pages of your book, let's say, that you're writing. Whatever action, let's just take that as an example. And you're just starting to feel something. Name that emotion. Name that emotion, write it down, get a little notebook or something. Because after that you can process it and you can really understand why do you feel the way that you feel. And that ends up to have so much more meaning when you actually stop and listen. It's really scary because sometimes we get addicted to this pain that we feel every day of just delaying. And I think one thing that helps me very much with this is to, instead of call it work, call it a quest, because we don't know. We don't know. The only thing we know is that we have to write the 3 pages, that we have to write the song, that we have to take the photograph, or whatever example it is. Please let me know, what is that you do? I am very curious to know, what is this action that you are taking into your life? And it doesn't have to be creative. It can be anything. It can be to do with healing, like I mentioned before. So I think, yeah, a quest, it's a quest. I will dedicate today 1 hour of my life to move the needle towards this quest. And I will do my best to write the best 3 pages I can for this romance that I'm writing. And that's all. It's I'm devoting myself to write this, and I'm not waiting for clarity to know what I have to do, because I have told myself that this is what I'm going to do. A writer writes every day. A healed person does healing exercises every day and does practices that help them towards healing. Of course, healing is a little bit different, but it also can be implemented. It's much more holistic, but also it is holistic in a way that we can all help that area of our lives a little bit more by helping ourselves and by taking responsibility of the actions we need to take. So, yeah, quests, they don't need us to be perfect, but they all only need us to keep walking and keep going, because that is the real work. We don't know. All that we know is that we have to keep going. and keep working on our quests. That is probably not the right thing to do. Keep walking on our quests. That's right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.